The timeless stories portrayed in Greek mythology have been reinterpreted for modern audiences in engaging and beloved movies many times over. The stories which were popular in ancient Greece clearly have staying power throughout the millennia, with some of the movies below capturing the imaginations of audiences around the world since the invention of cinema. Sagas of dysfunctional divinities sticking their noses into the affairs of mere mortals were all the rage in the ancient world. We have compiled a list of the best that reinterpret and retell the myths of ages for a new audience, which is guaranteed to tickle the taste of history lovers like me everywhere. We present to you 5 great movies about Greek mythology, because this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
First on our list, and my all-time favorite movie, if you know, you know, 300. Yes, if there's one key takeaway from watching Zack Snyder's 300, it's that under no circumstances should you get on the wrong side of a Spartan. Renowned for its warriors, Sparta was a city-state of Athens that was full of fighting types who were always up for a rumble no matter the odds. Based on Frank Miller's comic book of the same name, to which the film stays remarkably true, the 2006 movie is based on the Battle of Thermopylae that occurred during the year 480 BC. In the film, King Leonidas is so disgusted by King Xerxes' offer of complete and utter subjugation of Sparta to Persia that he can barely give vent to his concerns, so he doesn't. What he does is kick Xerxes' emissary down the well and scream, "This is Sparta!" and lead 300 of his bravest men to face down a horde of tyrants who would have enslaved them. It's the stuff legends are made of, and although it's not historically accurate, it superbly captures in mythic terms the honor, integrity, and determination of the underdogs.
This is Sparta!
This is Sparta!
Right. Yes, absolutely love the movie. I've seen it probably roughly 28, 30 times.
Wow.
Yes, like literally when it's playing, I can tell you word for word. Yeah, it's that mad. I loved it. It was the fight scenes, the blood, the slow motions. You know, that first time we're seeing that whole slow motion.
Yeah, raging.
Yeah, loved it. The storyline, everything was absolutely phenomenal. 300.
Dala is an interesting human, actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it was a great film.
But like seeing a movie 28 times. Okay, interesting. Okay, now let's talk about Minotaur. Yes, the Minotaur is one of the best-known Greek myths and also one of the most disturbing. The monster with the body of a man and the head of a bull who lives in an underground labyrinth, brooding about his lot and fermenting a deep resentment of other life forms is quite unsettling and lends itself perfectly to the horror genre. This is probably why in 2006 director Jonathan English had a stab at making a horror flick about the ill-conceived offspring of Pasiphae and the curtain bull. Although it deviates from traditional Greek myth, the tale of 8 young people being sacrificed to the Minotaur in his underground lair every year as all the darkness, despair, and symbolism of the ancient tales. The Minotaur is in this film was born out of bestiality and a woman's desire to create a living god, and the audience gets a true taste of how such an egotistical ambition backfires spectacularly.
Why are you here? I know the way out. If you trust me, I will take you there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Greek mythology is definitely my thing. Like,
Yes, it is.
energy for me is the mystical creatures, and yeah, sacrificing people to the Minotaur. That's like a mix of like human being and like
And then
evil.
bestiality,
Yeah,
like
it's
that is so weird.
Yeah.
Disturbing.
And then it's
Disturbing
just
is the
like
word.
on.
No, disturbing is the word, actually.
And then it's just crazy how far people will go just to create their own god. Like, really crazy.
Love it.
All right, let's go on this quick commercial break. And when we do return, Daily Top 5 is still here for you.
Welcome back to the show. It is still Daily Top 5, and we are talking about 5 Greek mythology-themed movies. And of course, we know this one here, Wonder Woman, at number 3. She may be a superhero, but Wonder Woman was also a member of a race of warrior women that had their roots in Greek mythology. This aspect of Diana Prince's origin story is explored to great effect in director Patty Jenkins' 2017 film, Wonder Woman. The tale of Aries, the god of war, corrupting the hearts of men is a compelling and timeless one. More importantly, introduces the audience to the Amazons and gives Diana of Themyscira a universal significance. She's an eternal warrior from a race which, according to Greek mythology, was Artemis' band of strong female warriors and hunters battling for the perseverance of humanity in the face of macho gods acting like bloodthirsty idiots. The daughter of Queen Hippolyta is a woman on a mission to use her own unique inherent fighting skills to prevent further violence. When you take one look at Wonder Woman in a rage, you're left with no doubt why Greek heroes such as Achilles, Theseus, and Hercules had to prove their worth in combat by fighting an Amazon warrior queen.
The gods gave us many gifts.
It's good. Feel wrath upon this one.
I am Diana of Themyscira. It's the confidence for me and the way she just brings out her whip.
Yeah.
Then when she discovered her power, when she poof. Like,
yeah, so it's the cups for me. And then I really like this one because Wonder Woman just spoke a different message to people. We're used to seeing the superheroes that are men. But we have God of War Aries, we have Thanos, we have Odin. So it's
when they can actually talk about other gods.
Yeah,
you can talk about Venus.
Yes.
Interesting stuff. All right, now let's talk about Immortals. Yeah, in Greek mythology, Theseus is most renowned for outwitting and staying the half-man, half-bull hybrid in the Minotaur. Now, however, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the legends that surround this hero of the ancient world. The founder of Athens and son of Poseidon is a heavy hitter in the world of myth, and director Tassem Saith 2011 film rips all of them. Now, starring Henry Cavill in the lead role as the mortal handpicked by sky god Zeus to battle evil and bring balance to the world. Theseus has a lot on his plate from the get-go, but it's more than up for it. Immortals is a visual, roller coaster ride, dripping with as much mythology as you can stomach. If you want titans, gods, and big players from the golden age, you've got them, from Poseidon, Apollo, and Aries to Athena, Hercules, and nearly all the gods are here and fighting for screen time. Scene after scene is lavishly shot and sprinkled generously with CGI to transport the audience back to a time when gods walked amongst us and wouldn't leave us alone.
Lead them against Hyperion.
Imagine a human fighting amongst gods.
I'm telling you.
Okay. So it's how they now start to bring the there's some gods. Let me just breeze through. So there's something called elder gods, right? So the elder gods are like the main gods. So that's
the
like
fathers.
Thor, that's like those people. Then they now have the children, and they now pack together. So this was a story about one of the children of an elder god. But it was very interesting, and I loved it. Sorry, it's the way I just know Greek mythology. I'm sorry.
That's why you're the goddess.
I cannot buy a house for Banana Island. All right, number 5 on our list today. We all know the story about Troy. At a sprightly 39 years of age, Brad Pitt got himself in awesome physical shape to play Achilles in the 2004 Ode to Love, Betrayal, and Extreme Acts of Violence and Valor that is director Wolfgang Petersen's Troy. Based loosely on Homer's epic poem, The Iliad, the film takes a few liberties with timelines, plot, and characterization, but it ties so many elements of Greek myth into a satisfying whole that you can forgive it almost anything. It brings the Trojan horse and Achilles' heel myths to life in grandiose fashion. Plus, you'll understand why it's always a mistake to fall in love with Helen of Troy, who in Greek mythology is believed to be the daughter of Zeus and Leda.
Nearly 3,000 years ago, the passion for one woman ignited the greatest battle ever fought. For love.
I want her back. Will you go to war with me, brother?
Wow.
Yes. And one thing about Troy, it is, you know, all this Greek mythology, as we've been talking about them, so you have a lot of terms, terminologies from them. So when they talk about the Trojan gift or they talk about the Greek gift, when you give somebody something, but you don't really mean it in the sense of gift, that is where it comes from.
Yeah, so people still don't know what the Trojan horse is. So they got a horse.
Yeah.
They took the gates, and then they thought that, oh, wow, it's a gift. But the soldiers were inside the horse. Like a wooden horse.
So it's
type
not
setting.
a gift in the real sense.
So it's not a gift.
Yes.
So men will not collect Trojan gifts.
It's a poisonous gift. Okay, people, and that's it with Daily Top 5 today. What are you watching comes up next.